Hello, welcome to Bruce Springsteen Guitar Lessons. Today's lesson is going to be When You're Alone from Tunnel of Love. Hope you enjoy the video. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that walkthrough. So now what we're going to do is go through all the individual parts. Okay, so this song's in the key of F major, tempo's around 109 BPM. Let's take a look at the chords first. So again, we're doing the electric parts here. So it's a little bit of chorus on here. If you want to get that nice effect, get it as close to the recording as you can. So chord-wise, B flat sus 2. I think this is what's happening. There's lots of cool little intro picking at the start of the song. Okay, B flat sus 2, we're just going to use kind of partial chords here. So you're just doing it on 3 strings, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, G, and bar on the 1st fret on the B and the E strings. B flat sus 2, really nice chord there. The other type of B flat chord you've got is a kind of partial B flat major. And if you weren't comfortable with these shortened chords, because what you have to do is be careful not to play any other open strings. So you might prefer to play the full version of B flat, or again, I'm just kind of doing this part of the chord, 3rd finger barring the D, G and the B strings, okay? Okay, so that's kind of a B flat over F, but in the song structure, which I'll put up on the screen now, just refer to it as a B flat, okay? So to get all the song structures will be in the description of YouTube songs, so you can copy and paste it, put it in a Word document, etc. Any chords in brackets means there's more than one chord in that particular bar. Okay, so and then we've got a kind of 2 types of C chord. Your normal C chord here, 1st finger 1st fret B, middle finger 2nd fret D, 3rd finger 3rd fret A. And then we've got kind of later on, I think it was just easy because there was a riff coming up. I had to do a C major bar version. So barring the 3rd fret from the A string, and use your 3rd finger to bar the D, G and B strings. Okay, so there are your kind of 2 C chords, and then we've got a kind of an F over A chord. Again, I'm just playing just 3 strings here, get nice kind of trebly sort of sound there. So barring the 1st fret, the B and the E, and then middle finger 2nd fret G. Okay, but again, if you wanted to play the full F chord because you're struggling to block out those sort of open strings, you can play a sort of F over C, which I do kind of the penultimate bar anyway, and the final bar. So this is an F over C, which is kind of the way that Bruce likes to play a lot of his bar chords, sort of not barred, but just on 5 strings, barring the 1st fret B and E, middle finger G string 2nd fret, 3rd finger 3rd fret A, little finger 3rd fret D. And then we've also got a D minor chord. I like to play it with my 1st, 2nd and 4th, but you can play it with your 1st, 2nd and 3rd. So middle finger 2nd fret G, little finger or 3rd finger, ring finger on the 3rd fret B, 1st finger on the 1st fret high E, and strum that from the D string. Cool, so they're pretty much all the chords. Okay, so what you're coming in, what's happening here is you're coming in 1, 2, 3, 4 ander. So you're coming in on the ander 4 on this kind of cool little picky riff. 1, 2, 3, 4 ander. These are 16th notes. Hammering on 0 to 2 on the G. And I'm doing an upstroke on the 1st fret. Okay, and don't forget I'm doing the electric parts. There's quite a lot of layers. I think there's 3 guitars. So in the tab, again, if you get the tabs from JS Music School store, either by getting codes from Subscribestar every month or going directly on there to get guitar profiles or PDFs, there'll be all the tracks. So I've put a capo on the backing track here. I think there's an acoustic guitar with capo 1, and I think there might also be an acoustic guitar with capo 3, which is a lot of the picking stuff you hear. So really nice layers here. It's really well produced track as well, but I aimed to get it as close as I could on the backing track. Don't forget you get the backing tracks online as well on the JS Music School website. Okay, so let's go into the shop there. So yeah, you go 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 1. So with this, again, going back to the other tracks, this doesn't really sound like, you know, when you're alone, unless you've got all the other parts linked together, because it's a lot about the layers. So just bear that in mind. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. So the whole bar. And the B flat sus2, I'm going down, up, down, G, B and E, and then down on the D string, which is kind of like a part of an F chord. 3rd fret D, and then upstroke on the F bass. It's like an F chord. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then do that hammer on again. 0, 2 on the G, and then hit that high E string again. Okay, and then we're going to do those 2 bars again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you got partial C chord. Again, if you're not comfortable, just play the whole thing if you want to. So I'm going to go E, B, G, up, up, down, and do the same on the F. Up, up, down, and then that bit again at the end of the bar. And then got that B flat sus2 bar again. It's just a really nice melody actually. And then this time you're going to do that C kind of arpeggio, and then B flat. So I'm going B, G, D there. Cool, and that's a really nice first verse. There's no intro, it just goes straight into the first verse. Okay, and now we're on to the first bridge. Okay, so here, quite minimal strumming. Timing wise, I'm going 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Strumming wise, down, up, down. And then that classic down, down, up, up pattern. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and down, down, up, down, up. I'm changing on the F on the and 2. So 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and down, down, up, down, up. And back to the B flat bar again. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. And then it's a slight variation in this first bridge. 1 and 2. Sounds like he's doing that. 1 and 2. G, B, E on that kind of partial C chord, and then up, down, up. Back to the B flat. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. And then that C and F bar again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Cool, really nice sort of subtle parts here. And again, it works really nice, playing over, the backing track with the other guitar parts, okay? It's just getting lots of layers in this song, lots of nice sort of warm synth sounds as well. Cool, and now we're going to go into the first chorus, okay? So basically you've got this B flat, down, down, up, down, up. And quite subtle, you don't want to really be giving it some quite soft strumming here. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then you've got the C to F, down, down, up. Then it sounds something like this. There's a half a beat rest. 1, 2, and 3, and then and 4, and. So up on that C kind of triad. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Like that. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. And you do those 2 bars 3 times. Okay, so the B flat. Quite cool. It's actually quite fiddly. It's not as easy as it looks to do that because you have to really control those open strings from not ringing. So then you've got the B flat again. So we've done the first 6 bars of the chorus, and then you've got B flat, and do the C to F, but stop. 1, 2, and 3. So let that ring out. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and on the end of 4, I think this is what's happening. It's a really cool little lead part. 3rd finger, 5th fret D, little finger 5th fret B. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2 for 3 beats, and then this. It's a really nice little lead part there. So 5, 6, 5, hammer on, and then pull off. Okay, so those last sort of 3 bars of the first chorus. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Cool, so that's the first chorus, okay? So now the second verse, I think there's a little bit more kind of percussive kind of sounds here. So it's kind of your down, down, up, down, up pattern, but you're going to go like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So here you have to mute the second downstroke. 1, 2. So I'm just kind of resting my hands on the fretboard just to mute those strings there. 1, 2, and 3, and then 2 mutes at the end. Feel free to change your start. There's quite a lot of, it's almost like he's improvising on parts of this track. So feel free to change it up if you think it's slightly different. 2, and 3, and 4, and. And then B flat, same sort of thing. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Now for the second verse only, it sounds like this first round, you're going to do that hammer on 0, 2 on the G string. So those 2 bars again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and okay, now the next 2 bars, you've got the F bar again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and C, and then back to F. Okay, now the next 2 bars, you've got the F again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and the B flat over F this time to F, and then the F over A again, then C to B flat. Cool, so that's the kind of second verse. So again, double check with the song structure if that helps you to kind of get the order. Okay, you've got 1 F, B flat F, then F, C, F, F, B flat F, F, C, B flat. So just getting that order in your head. Cool, and then we've got the second bridge, okay? So the second bridge, we've basically just got the kind of same kind of strumming, keep going, B flat, F, then B flat, C to F, then do those last 2 bars again. Cool, and then we've got the second chorus, which is basically exactly the same as the first line of your first chorus. Yeah, the B flat. Let's do that 4 times, cool. And then we've got the middle 8, which has got this cool little synth part, which sounds really cool. And then you've got, so it's basically 2 bars of B flat. Maybe no percussive sounds here, then G minor. So it's G minor, you bar the 3rd fret G, B and E, and then 3rd finger 5th fret A, little finger 5th fret D. Do the same strumming for 2 bars. Then C. Now on the and of 4, you're going to go to this cool little riff. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. and 5th fret D that we had in that earlier riff, and 1 E and, kind of country rock style bending, 1, 2, 3, 4 and, hit it and slide to the, that's 1 E, 2 16th notes and 1 E, then do an upstroke on the 6th fret B, and then I'm kind of doing hybrid picking, using, you don't have to do this, use my middle finger to pick and then use your thumb to pick the D string. So, and 1 E and 2 and 3 and 1 E and 2 and 3 and. So, and 1 E and, on the and of that 1 you're hitting the 6th fret B, okay? And now we're doing the 7D, 6B, and then on the and of 3 you play 5, 5 on the D and the B strings. Okay, so those last 2 bars, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and 2 and 3 and 4. Cool, now the third verse is basically the same as the second verse, but you're not doing that, oops, on the G string. Okay, so you've basically got the F, B flat, F, and then F, C, F, F. Okay, and then, so it's like the second verse, and then you've basically just got, yeah, that's basically the same thing. Apart from that, which I can't really hear in that third verse. Cool, so now we're doing the third bridge. So the third bridge, exactly the same as the second bridge, but you've got an extra 2 bars at the end, which is a B flat. Then you've got a C to D minor here. Do the same kind of picking style here. I think it works really well. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay. And now we're on to the third chorus. Okay, so again it's like the second chorus, that B flat C F C line, yeah, which is the down up up down up down down up up. And do that for 3 times, and then on the 4th round do B flat, and then C to D minor, maybe without the mutes. Down, down, up, down, up. And you do those 8 bars twice. It's a double chorus, third chorus. And then after you've done that, you've got the outro, which is B flat for 2 bars, F over C for 1 bar, and then end on the F chord. So yeah, kind of fiddly in parts, but not too crazy. It's a really, really nice song from just one of the best Bruce albums, in my opinion. Really nice, just kind of quite dark lyrics, I suppose, quite sad lyrics, but really amazing melodies, as is throughout most of the album. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Any questions about anything, or Subscribe Star, or you know, if you want to get tabs on this part of the video, chord diagrams pop up on the screen. The same video will appear on Subscribe Star with extra tab as I'm going through breaking down all the parts. That's on Bruce Legend Tears on Subscribe Star. You can also get guitar solo only tutorials. There's well over 30 on there, where I go through a lot of the solo tutorials that aren't in these YouTube videos. Again, you can get if you want to check out the other acoustic parts, feel free to get the tabs from the website, jsmusical.co.uk. Go into the Bruce store, you can get it in PDF format, Guitar Pro format, and also you get the backing tracks as well to play over. Any questions about any of that? Let me know. If you want to get involved in requesting songs, these are all done by monthly polls on the Subscribe Star site, Bruce Legend Tears and above. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications if you haven't already. Get a thumbs up and any comments, let me know below. Cheers, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye. If you'd like to get Guitar Pro files, tab PDFs, backing tracks from any of these tutorials, head over to either the Subscribe Star page or my website, jsmusical.co.uk. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. Thanks very much. See you on the next one.